I need to talk about athletes today. Kids in the Pee Wee leagues, Pop Warner leagues, junior high, high school, university, young people who are going into the Olympics, going into professional athletics. And, of course, there's a failed myth that says that exercise is good. Just a blank statement that exercise is good is a failed medical theory. When you take all professional sports together and you look at the average lifespan of all professional athletes is 62, you take out professional football players, the average lifespan of professional football players is 51, and there's never been a professional athlete ever lived to be 100. So there's a problem with athletics here. Okay, and professional athletes, of course, they have the best personal trainers, they got sports medicine doctors, they got nutritionists, they get paid, the top ones get paid $5 million, $10 million per game just to sleep, eat, exercise, do everything healthy. What a job, what a great job. And of course, and their average lifespan is 62, and there's never been one lived to be 100. So what's going on here? Let's look at a couple of examples. Of course, to understand this, I might as well tell you, I want you to get a hold of my new book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Cure Disease Transmission. The book, Rare Earths, Forbidden Cures, goes into a lot of this stuff, actual analyses of minerals. And, of course, the CDs, Women, Athletes, and Kids, and Dead Athletes Don't Lie, CD. All right? Now, we look at Reggie Lewis. He was the captain of the Boston Celtics, 28 years old. He collapsed with a cardiomyopathy heart disease, which is a simple deficiency of a single mineral. And he was, 2 weeks. He survived, didn't die immediately, but for 2 weeks he was given a light exercise program, just shooting baskets and taking drugs. And he died after 2 weeks from a second cardiomyopathy heart attack in 2 weeks. The cardiologist who cared for him, W. Thomas Nessa, who was the head cardiologist of Harvard Medical School, the head cardiologist of the Boston Celtics, the head cardiologist of the NBA, the head cardiologist of NASA. He ran the Boston Marathon 20 times, and he dropped dead a year and a half after Reggie Lewis did at age 48 from a cardiomyopathy heart attack, a deficiency of a single mineral. And then Jim Fix, okay, in September of 1982, drops dead. He was a darling in the medical world because Jim Fix said, oh, don't take vitamins, minerals, just exercise, just run, and you will keep your arteries clean. He drops dead at age 52 while he's running a marathon. And of course, that belief didn't work well for Jim Fix. His protege, his top student, Brian Maxwell, who was a long-distance runner, Canadian, in 2004, he drops dead at age 51 while he was running. He had 12 gold medals, 3 of which were in the Olympics in long-distance running. And he had just sold, 3 months earlier than his death, he just sold his Nestle's bought his trademark and his formula for power bars. It was the first sort of granola bar that was commercially sold for athletes, the power bar. For $300 million, and 3 months later, he drops dead while he's running at age 51. Didn't work for him. It should have been a real negative blight on the power bar trademark. Well, I want you to think about this. Athletes sweat. When they sweat, they're sweating out all the nutrients floating around their blood. So sweat is not water, yet they will rehydrate with water. They'll drink the top sports drinks, which have 2 nutrients in it. Gatorade has 2, Powerade has 6. Our sports drink, for longevity, Rebound, has 100 nutrients in it, plus that mineral is missing when you get cardiomyopathy heart disease, which is the cause of sudden heart death in athletes. Of course, ruptured aneurysms. There's a gal who was 18 years old. She was with the Florida State basketball team, and she drops dead at age 18 during a game from a ruptured aortic aneurysm, which is caused by deficiency of a single mineral. Okay? And so these things are just tragic, tragic losses. Should not happen. Should not happen. I want you to think about it. When you sweat, unless you've been out drinking the night before, your sweat smells like whatever alcoholic drink you were drinking. And so you can understand how the vitamins and minerals come out in your sweat. Now, if you're not supplementing, you might have 50 vitamins and minerals. You might have 60, 75. If you're supplementing with the 90 for Life program, you'll have at least 90 coming out in your sweat. If you're just drinking water, or you're drinking those sports drinks with 2 or 6 nutrients in it, you're going to have problems. You'll break down. Your tendons, ligaments, cartilage will break down. You get muscle tears, muscle cramps. And then if you don't do something about it, there could be fatal consequences. So I urge you to contact your young associate, get the books Epigenetics, Rare Earths, Forbidden Cures, get the CDs, Women, Athletes, and Kids, and the CD, Dead Athletes Don't Lie, and really get on the Rebound and the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack. That's going to give you everything you need to maintain the DNA, RNA, genes, and telomeres, little end caps on your chromosomes, that you need to maximize your genetic potential for longevity and health and fending off disease. Speed and strength is what athletes have, okay? And also for intelligence. All the things we consider as being genetic, they're not genetic. Okay, they have to do with what's called epigenetics. That's why I want you to get a hold of the book Epigenetics, the book Rare Earths and Cures, Women, Athletes, and Kids, the CD, and Dead Athletes Don't Lie, the CD. Save yourself. Save the people you love. Even if you're just working out in the treadmill 3 days a week in the gym, get the Rebound, get your Healthy Bone and Joint Pack, and get the books and CDs and save yourself and the people you love. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
When you perspire, working or playing, your body is losing more than just water. That's why it tastes salty. But what you're sweating out is more than just salt and potassium, as some sports drinks will have you believe. One of the most well-known sports drinks only has 2 nutrients, and it's loaded with sugar. Some have a mineral or 2 with a couple of vitamins. Longevity's exceptional sports drink, Rebound FX, is chock full of cancer-fighting antioxidants, a full spectrum of vitamins, plant-derived minerals, and herbs. Rebound FX is a highly absorbable liquid supplement that gives you quick, sustained energy. Rebound FX supports cardiovascular health, immune health, and boosts stamina and energy. Don't short yourself during and after your workout with just a couple of nutrients. Drink Longevity's Rebound FX for optimal health. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Virtually every sector of the economy has slowed to a snail's pace. Huge publicly traded companies are laying off thousands of employees. Believe it or not, even the government is letting people go. However, one business industry is thriving, and that's healthcare. Pharmaceutical and health insurance companies are posting record profits in a near-depression economy. Americans are sicker than ever, and those companies are profiting like never before. You too can get involved in healthcare for just a one-time sign-up fee. Longevity is building an army of associates dedicated to saving America. Dr. Joel Wallach has educated thousands of people on the concept of do-it-yourself healthcare. With a little education, much of what is done in a doctor's office can be done simply and safely at home. Join Longevity and help save America. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Longevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Longevity developed OsteoFX Plus, containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention, OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I thought we'd talk a bit about a study that was done by the CDC, and it was kids who had, according to this Reuters health story, the headline reads, kids of severely obese moms have a higher risk of ADHD. It said 6-year-olds whose mothers were severely obese before pregnancy were more likely to have developmental or emotional problems than kids with healthy weight moms. They found evidence of this link in 2 previous studies. According to the lead author, Hee-Ju Cho of the CDC, quoted as saying, "We wanted to see if we would find the same association using a variety of different measures. We did find pretty large association, much bigger than we thought." He studied data on 1,300-plus mother-child pairs collected between 2005 and 2012, including the mother's body mass index before pregnancy and their reports of their children's psychological difficulties at age 6. Also incorporated the children's developmental diagnosis and the receipt of special needs services. Kids whose moms were severely obese with a BMI greater than 35 were twice as likely to have emotional symptoms and problems with peers, as well as total psychological difficulties compared to kids whose moms had a BMI of 18.5 to 25. They were 3 times more likely to have a diagnosis of autism spectrum disorder and 4 times more likely to have ADHD. This was all reported in the journal Pediatrics. Researchers accounted for pregnancy weight gain, gestational diabetes, breastfeeding duration, postpartum depression, and infant birth weight, none of which explained the apparent link. According to Joe, says, "We already do know that obesity is related to health problems during pregnancy and throughout the lifetime." They were particularly surprising that many of the children of the severely obese women were average body weight at age 6. And they go on to say the maternal diet during pregnancy and lactation plays a very significant role in childhood outcomes. The study could not analyze the mechanism linking severe obesity and later risk of developmental problems. I'm thinking, Doc, it could maybe have something to do with the women that were average weight were probably most likely supplementing and had a better diet.
Well, you're absolutely right, Doug. And basically what happens is women who are overweight and obese definitely are seriously deficient in nutrients, which is the cause of being overweight and obese, not lack of exercise and eating too much. And the kids will be the same way when they're born. They're going to be way behind when it comes to the amount of nutrients they're getting from her body. And if she's breastfeeding, that continues. Otherwise, the food that they're eating is not full of all the nutrients they need. And what happens here is they begin to deteriorate because your brain, all its functions need the 90 cents of nutrients. So what I urge people to do is get these kids in the 90 cents of nutrients as soon as they can, before they're conceived, and all through the pregnancy they're developed in. And from the moment they're born, and I would make sure that the mother during the pregnancy is getting the 90 cents of nutrients, including the what I like to call the brain food, okay? It's the Smart FX, and it has the raw materials for the brain to make neurotransmitters for memory, for cognition, which is problem solving, socialization, right? And doesn't hurt for the mother also to get, when she's overweight and obese, you get some sweeties to help with sugar balance, supporting healthy blood sugar levels and healthy metabolism of sugar and carbohydrates at the cellular level. And what happens here is this is transmitted through the cord blood to the baby, and then from the breast milk to the baby. And the baby, of course, needs to have their own 90 for Life program according to their body weight. And you'll find that these kids will do very well. if they're not given supplements, you will be suffering because the kid's going to be ADD, ADHD, autistic. They're going to have all kinds of health challenges, mental health challenges, and it's because mama was deficient. Okay, very well said, Doug. Well, thank you, everybody. And stick with us. We're going to be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Illinois, and David, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, David, you're on the air.
Thank you for taking my call, Doctor.
Yes,
as
sir.
always.
How can we help you?
I have a question for a gentleman that is in my downline, and he's 65 years old. He's 5'11" and 141 pounds. He's got prostate cancer. At the time, he's using a catheter to drain his
urine.
Urine, yes. And well, I need to help him, Doctor.
Sure. Okay. Does he have any other issues we need to be alerted to? High blood pressure, diabetes, anything like that?
Not that he mentioned, no, sir.
Okay. Okay, well, let's assume not, but you can ask him that question and then call us back if he has these other issues, okay?
Sure.
First of all, cancer is not genetic in any way, shape, or form. It's self-inflicted. So we need to change everything he's doing. No fried foods, no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites. It means no deli slices, sandwich meat, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, pastrami, pepperoni, jerky. All that stuff's got to go. No oils. It means no olive oil, coconut oil, margarine, mayonnaise, cellulose, and cooking oils. That would include things like microwave popcorn. Got to get rid of all that. Coffee creamers, mayonnaise, all that's got to go. And certainly no wheat, barley, rye, or oats. Got to get rid of the gluten to maximize the absorption of nutrients. Then, Shar, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, at 145 pounds, what would you do for this guy that's got some prostate cancer here?
Well, ordinarily I'd give him one healthy brain and heart pack, but I think if he's got cancer, I think I would give him two healthy
There you go.
brain
You're exactly right. Be a little heavy-handed here. Give him 2 healthy brain and heart packs.
And then also I would add the Fucoid Z to it and the Ocean's Gold.
Okay. And how would you get his ORAC points above 320,000?
I give him either the BTT 2.0 tablets or the Cell Shield RGQ and or the triple treat chocolate.
There you go. And of course, the new Beyond Tangerine 2.0 tablets, the 3 of those as a serving, they'll give him 160,000 ORAC points. Optimally, he should have 3 at breakfast, 3 at dinner, so have a total of 320,000 ORAC points a day. The people who are the longest lived and have the fewest amount of cancers have 20,000 ORAC points. But in these cases, I like to really go heavy-handed. So you're exactly right, Shar. And I would go for all of them if finance is not a problem. If you only go with one, I'd go with the new Beyond Tangerine 2.0 tablets, and I'd have him take 3 twice a day. That'll be 1 serving twice a day. That's 320,000 ORAC points. The diet supplement program is essential to supporting the immune system. And what would you throw in? Something a little unusual. Where would you get some sea cucumber to help his immune system?
Hey, I already said Ocean's Gold.
There you go. Ocean's Gold. Perfect. I'd have him take 3 of those tablets twice a day. And again, we're being a little heavy-handed here because when you have a prostate cancer, it's enlarged, it's obstructing the flow of urine, you've got to be a little heavy-handed. Give us a call every couple of weeks, Dave, and let us know how this gentleman is doing. We'll be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
Let's head to Whitman, Massachusetts, and Kathy, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Kathy, you're on the air.
Hi, this is
Hi.
Kathy.
Hi, thank you.
I'm calling about my dog. I'm
Okay.
calling about my dog today. He has been healthy up until now. He's 8 years old. He's a Cairn Terrier. And 2 weeks ago, he went blind. And then the week preceding, like the week after that, he ended up with a wobbly walk, and then it went just this week it went to not even being able to walk. And I'm just wondering, and I'm wondering, he had a twitch also, and I'm wondering if that's the end, or is there something I can do for him?
Well, 8 years old for a small dog like a terrier is pretty young. It's kind of like a 40-year-old person. Okay, terriers, they can live 25 years. And so it's a little bit, young. Well, were you feeding him dry dog food?
Yes.
And did it have grains in it? Like wheat, barley, rye, and oats?
Well, for a long time, yes, and I just recently went to wheat gluten-free.
Okay, good.
Like about 2 months ago.
Okay. And when did he have his first episode?
2 weeks ago.
Okay, was it a seizure, or did he just fall down, or what?
Oh, no, he didn't fall down. He just, one day I noticed he wouldn't go in the door after I took him out, and I was wondering why, but it was because he couldn't see. And then I said, oh, he's gone blind. I said, oh, maybe he's got a cataract going on. So after that, he got used to, being blind. And then, like a week later, he had this wobbly walk.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually, and I didn't really know what it was.
Yeah.
I thought,
Okay, well, Kathy, when something suddenly happens like this, you're getting neurological symptoms from the very beginning. It could have been a stroke where you had a blood clot in the brain, okay? And that's a possibility. And how much does this dog weigh, you think?
About 23 pounds, maybe.
Okay. So he's a little chunky for a Cairn Terrier.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Shar, you're a dog person. You have a little dog. You have a big dog. And so what would you do for this little guy?
I'd put him on Arthrodex, and I also squeeze a EFA in their food every day.
Okay. What would you do to get his ORIC points above, say, 25,000?
Well, I would grind up the BTT 2.0 pills.
Yeah, I'd give him one of those twice a day. You're exactly right. BTT 2.0 is a new tablet, and you have real high ORIC points. And 3 of those would give him 120,000 ORIC points. 2 is going to give him 80,000 ORIC points. Let's go for that, and call us every couple of weeks, and let us know how the dog's doing, Kathy. We'll be back after these messages.
Let's head to Florida. And Paul, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Paul, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. How are you doing? Huge fan.
Oh, thank you, sir. You're very kind. How can we help you?
Let me give you a little rundown. I'm a 46-year-old man, and when I was a kid, I used to have auras, and it was it was a signal before you would have a seizure.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't have seizures as a kid, and when I was 16, I developed psoriasis, and then when I turned 27, I had my first seizure, and I went to the doctor, and they said they couldn't find nothing wrong with me. So I found out that every time that I eat anything with flavor enhancers in it, that it would cause me to have the auras again, and I would go into a seizure. So I quit eating all the stuff you said to stop eating, and my blood pressure has been running about 104/73. And when my brother was...
You're going to make most people jealous about your blood pressure. Mine runs 90/60, so you got a little work to do to catch up with me, but you're very, very good.
My brother was born with retardation. Of course, I was not born with retardation. We're from the same mother. And but when I was, like I said, when I was a kid, I didn't have seizures at all, but only until I turned 27. That's when I started having the problems. And
let me ask you a question here. Do you still have psoriasis?
It's going away, so I must be doing something right. I got rid of the gluten, I got rid of all that, so it's starting to go away now.
Yeah, this is a result of a gluten intolerance because it makes you not able to absorb things, so you figured that out. That's very, very good. Now, did you ever have any respiratory stuff, asthma, bronchitis?
No, sir.
Did you or your brother have any bowel problems, constipation, diarrhea, or maybe even appendicitis?
Well, my brother did have, he's had some bowel issues, and I did too. And majority of that was because I used to be a heavy drinker, and I used to eat all the wrong kind of foods, and that was the reason why. But I've been I've been eating really healthy now. So.
Okay, now, Paul, do you know what beer, do you know what bourbon and scotch are made out of?
Isn't it yeast and barley?
Which is gluten.
Right.
And beer is made out of wheat, barley, rye, and oats. Okay? Cereal, oatmeal for breakfast. All that's bad. Got to get rid of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Char, what did you do for this guy here? What do you weigh? What do you weigh here now?
I'm 162 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 5'9".
Okay. And what is your biggest concern? We talked about the psoriasis. Are your seizures your worst concern here?
Yes, sir. I've been on Dilantin since 1997, and
okay. Have they subdued the seizures any at all?
I haven't had none in it's been about a year now. I had one, and that was because I ate something I didn't realize it had MSG in it, and when I ate that, it always threw me right into one.
Okay. All right, Char?
Yes.
Okay, what's happening here? What's his basic underlying problem? He already knows it's a gluten thing, so what does gluten cause that's going to cause all this problem?
Well, he's got to get off gluten, obviously.
Yeah, well, he's doing that, and his psoriasis is getting better. Okay, but what kind of damage does gluten do to your intestines?
Oh, it tears it all to pieces. It makes it all raw and inflamed, and you can't absorb anything, so you come down with all kinds of other problems, diseases from a lack of being able to absorb different minerals.
There you go. You hit the nail on the head. You get an A+ there, dear. Now, what would you give a 162-pound guy who has a gluten problem, he has psoriasis, he has seizures? So what would you do for his brain? What would you do for his skin?
I'd give him 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and then I would have him eat a lot of eggs and butter, soft scrambled, eggs soft scrambled in butter at low temperatures or poached. And
okay, very good. And you got to watch it when you eat scrambled eggs out at restaurants. You want to make sure they give you cracked eggs. You don't want the whipped up eggs inside of a carton or a plastic bag because there's 60% oil, 20% egg powder, and 20% wheat flour. You got to watch it because there's wheat flour in meatloaf, meatballs, gravy, soups. It's in everything. So you really have to watch it, read labels, and what would you give him for the brain, for neurotransmitters to help reduce the rate and the severity of seizures?
I give him Smart FX.
Perfect. Exactly. Smart FX is the raw material for the brain to make neurotransmitters. Because you're closer to 200 pounds than you're to 100 pounds, Paul, I give you 9 of those Smart FX a day, 3 at breakfast, 3 at lunch, 3 at dinner. They're the raw materials for your brain to make neurotransmitters for memory, cognition, socialization, but also motor stuff, which includes what goes on in your brain. And so that's 3 bottles a month. And let's say go for this. And, of course, you want to eat about your body weight. I go for 6 to 8 eggs a day, 6 to 8 eggs a day. And they can be soft poached, soft yolk, soft boiled with soft yolk. They can be soft scrambled in butter, not oils or margarines. And call us every couple of weeks and let us know. Certainly do not go cold turkey off your Dilantin. What you want to do is, after a couple of months and you haven't had a seizure or anything, you might talk to the neurologist who wrote the prescription and have him re-examine you and see if he can reduce the dosage of your Dilantin based on his examination. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head across the pond to Germany. And Gottfried, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Gottfried, you're on the air.
Hey, Doc. Good evening. I have a downline who is suffering from cholesterol problem. And
how high is it? Wait a minute. Gottfried, how high is his cholesterol?
The cholesterol is 250.
Okay, Char, is that dangerous or is it normal?
No, that's right in the that's in the normal range. It's perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
But his ADL is 71, and his LDL is 254.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's impossible if his LDL is 254 because his total cholesterol is 250.
Yeah.
That's impossible. The math doesn't work, Gottfried.
Yeah, but he brought me the blood work.
Yeah. Well, if his total cholesterol is 250 his LDL cannot be 254.
Okay.
Okay, because the math doesn't work.
Yeah, but
So we have to get the numbers right. But 250, as Shar says, is perfectly normal. The Inuit Eskimos above the Arctic Circle, Gottfried, they don't have any heart attacks or strokes. Their blood cholesterols run 350 to 500, and they live on nothing but saturated fat and cholesterol. They eat nothing but whale meat and whale blubber, walrus meat and walrus blubber, seal meat and seal blubber, bear meat and bear fat. Now, does this guy have any symptoms? Did he have a heart attack? Did he have chest pain, kidney failure? I mean, what are the symptoms?
They can't produce children. They are infants.
Oh, okay, so he's sterile. Okay, he's sterile. Okay. So what you do is you hang on here, get your pen and paper ready, and we'll be back. And we're going to talk to you about the birds and the bees. We'll be back after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Online, the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Young City, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to Germany and Gottfried. How much does this guy weigh, Gottfried?
He about 140 pounds.
140 pounds, okay. Does he have any other issues like diabetes or high blood pressure?
No.
Okay, so infertility is his main concern.
Yeah.
Okay, well, both the lady, his girl, his woman, and himself need to be taking off all the bad stuff. Things are going to interfere. Inflammation, no fried food, no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites. You know, good German ham, all that stuff's got to go. No sausage, ham, bacon, no deli slices, no sandwich meats, no oils, no olive oil, no coconut oil, no margarine, mayonnaise, salt, dressing, cooking oils, absolutely no gluten, no wheat, no barley, rye, oats to maximize absorption. And for a 145-pound guy, what would you do, Shar, for this guy who needs some nutrition, obviously, and his lady, let's assume for a minute she's the same weight, give or take a little bit. What would you give them to get their fertility up?
Excuse me, I'd give them each a healthy body, healthy start pack, but I'd also make sure they ate a lot of eggs, soft scrambled in butter at low temperatures, and, you know, that's build up their cholesterol. They need more cholesterol.
Yeah, to make hormones, right? And let's see here. What would you give? Well, I'm going to do this. Very, very good. You'd give them both. I'd say the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. That's the quickest way to say the maximum nutrition. Each of them should get 2 Healthy Brain and Heart Packs per month, a full dose for them twice a day. I would also give him the Xera test, Xera test. I'd give him 3 tablets twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. I would give her the Xera Fem, okay, Xera-FEM, 3 twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. And this is to give her ovaries and give his testicles everything they need from a nutritional standpoint to produce the right hormones. Char's exactly right. They both should have anywhere from 6 to 10 eggs a day, soft poached with soft yolk, soft boiled with soft yolk, soft scrambled in butter, no margarine or oils. And I think that should cover it. Let's start there. Again, we're being a little heavy-handed here because these guys need to, and get the numbers correct for us on the total cholesterol and the amount of HDL and LDL. But Char's exactly right. 250 is perfectly normal. 350 to 500 is where I want to be because it means you're sexier, you have more hormones, and all the equipment works. Give us a call after you get the information, but get these guys started right away. Tell them not to go for a baby. Try them to not go for a pregnancy for 90 days. They need to be on the diet for 90 days. They need to be on the supplement program for 90 days. So when they do get a pregnancy, the baby will have the highest probability of being born normal. Okay, Doug, how much time we have?
We got just a little over 60 seconds.
Just over 60 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and take it and ask people, look, if you want to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life, if you want to live to be 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 or more, you need to get rid of all the bad stuff. You need to get a hold of the book Epigenetics, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths Men Cures. Take the 90 Essential Nutrients. Take the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, 1 per 100 pounds of body weight per month. Go ahead and get the Immortalium, which is going to help your stem cells do their maximum thing in maintaining tissue, supporting your immune system. And go ahead and have, say, 2 Immortalium twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight. That'll be 1 bottle of Immortalium per month per 100 pounds of body weight. And this is going to give you the maximum benefit for adding many healthy years to your life. And this is everybody's goal, to live a long, healthful life. And remember, your kids will not live as long as you unless you give them some nutritional support. There's nothing worse than standing graveside burying your kids. Our Vice President, Joe Biden, had to bury his son, 47 years of age, because he went to the best doctors instead of supplementing properly. And it's one of those terrible things that we have to take responsibility. We cannot leave it in the hands of the doctors anymore because they have failed us. We'll be back another day. Thank you so much, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. I
am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try Java Fit's original roast, a perfect blend of mellow and smooth with just the right full-bodied depth to make an aromatic and enjoyable cup of coffee. Traditional as well as organic and fair trade options also available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local FDI Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I gotta tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewable chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.